Hello, great people. Welcome back to our channel. We are so excited to have you again. The possibility of Atiku Abubakar being the presidential aspirant for 2023 election may be over if this current case sells true. And at the same time, Rochas Okorocha had already started making moves to become the president of Nigeria, or making moves for the 2023 presidential election. You're going to see the people that he has started meeting already. Don't forget that some few weeks ago, when he was visited by some group of young men under the auspices of Forward with Anayo Rochas Okorocha 2023, he opened up to tell them in Abuja that he is going to be the one to take over from President Buhari, and that he had already started contesting for the presidential position of this country far back 20 years ago when he was very young, and that the last time was on the platform of APC in precisely 2024, and he's stopping at nothing this time around to hijack it. But right now, to show you how practicable he is, he has already started making moves. The question is, will he sell through, considering the fact that he has started meeting some very key people? But before we continue with details of all of this news and other analysis, I would like to encourage you to subscribe to our channel by clicking on the red subscribe button and also on the bell icon so that you can get notification anytime we publish our news. The news have it that the senator representing Imo West Senatorial District, Rochas Okorocha, on Monday met with a former president, Olusegun Obasanjo, in Ogun State to discuss his 2023 ambition. The former Imo State governor made this known last night via a tweet on his social media page. Okorocha said it was important to consult the elder statesmen with the aim of advancing the nation. According to him, he said, "I paid a courtesy visit to former President Olusegun Obasanjo today at the Obasanjo Library, Abeokuta, Ogun State. We must consult our elder statesmen from time to time to move the nation forward." It had been recalled that Okorocha on Thursday last week said he will succeed President Muhammadu Buhari in 2023. He made the declaration when a group of young people under the ages of Forward with Anayo Rochas Okorocha visited him in Abuja, the nation's capital. While speaking with the group, Okorocha said he has been in the race for over 20 years, adding that he has contested 3 times but fell at the primary level. He explained that he expressed optimism that 2023 will be different, saying that he is going to be the one to take over from Buhari. And meanwhile, Atiku may likely miss 2023 presidential ticket over disqualification suit that is filed against him. And the news have it that ex-Vice President Abubakar Atiku may miss out on the 2023 contest for the seat of the presidency as he faces a suit seeking disqualification from the race. Atiku Abubakar, who contested the position in 2019 general election under the banner of People Democratic Party (PDP), is highly speculated to contest the ticket again in his party and even emerge the flag bearer. However, the present case in court could serve as an impediment to this goal if it gets proven. As reported, the legal action challenging the chieftain eligibility to contest for presidency was filed by a group under the aegis of the Incorporate Trustee of Egalitarian Mission for Africa at the Federal High Court in Abuja. The plaintiff laid forward the argument that Atiku is not a Nigerian by birth, hence ineligible to contest the seat of the President of Nigeria. The group stated that, considering the circumstances surrounding Atiku's birth, he was born in northern Cameroon in 1957, prior to the referendum of June 1st, 1961, that made northern Cameroon become part of Nigeria. Responding to the claim in a 28-paragraph counter affidavit through his lawyer, Ndam, the ex-vice president asked the court to dismiss the case, saying it lacks merit. He insisted that he is a bona fide citizen of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. join as respondents to the suit mark FHC ABJ CS 177, Atiku and other defendants, including the People Democratic Party, the Independent National Electoral Commission, and the Attorney General of the Federation. The FCT court has adjourned the case to May 4th for substantive hearing. This is a very serious issue. I don't know if it is meant to distract Atiku from pursuing his plan of becoming the president of Nigeria come 2023. Already, if you look at the social media, there are some group of persons who are almost on a daily basis announcing on the fact that Atiku may likely be the next president, considering how much the country right now is not working. But at the same time, based on this particular case that have been brought up against him, I don't know how true it is that he will sell through, because already they have brought up some very good evidence against him that may likely deprive him from vying for the position. Don't also forget that there are some other top contenders in PDP who may not want him to go in for that position. He had already contested in, I think 2017 was 2015. Okay, I think it was in APC. But in 2019, he came out very strong, but unfortunately failed to secure the position from his brother Buhari. But right now, from all indication, it's very obvious that he's going in for that position again, and he's doing everything to ensure that it's a reality. But what we are seeing on ground, it may not be as possible and may not be as easy, because apart from just the court case, already there are a lot of people on ground who want to also carry on with that national representation for PDP. Don't forget that most people have been rumoring that Kwankwanso and Governor Wike may likely pay together during the PDP primaries for presidential ticket from the party. So all of that, it's not really working very well for Atiku. And also, when we are looking at the issue of Okorocha going out for the post of presidency, most people say it may not be possible. Some say it may be possible, but I think that it may not be as easier as Rochas Okorocha think it will be. Already he has a dented record politically. The people of Imo State may not garner support for him, and also some key people in the the southeast may not garner support. For me, I feel that for him to start meeting elder statesmen is not really a good one. He should start from home. You know, normally say charity begins at home. Start and see how receptive your name will be for the people, how they will receive you in the respective states in the southeast. If you can secure that, then there is hope for you that your ambition of becoming the president will be a reality. But outside that, I don't see him being the president of Nigeria come 2023. However, nobody have the right to predict anybody's future. Let's keep our fingers crossed to see what will happen during that time. That's where we like to leave it. Go to